Lost shadow, found friendship. In the heart of a small town, nestled between the rustling trees and a winding brook, lived a young girl named Lila who discovered something quite peculiar one breezy afternoon. As she skipped along the sunlit path in her backyard, she noticed a shadow that didn't seem to belong to anything or anyone. It followed her every move, yet when she looked around, there was no one there casting it. This shadow, dark and mysterious, seemed to be lost and alone, flickering sadly on the ground. Lila's curiosity was piqued, and she decided she simply must speak to it. "Hello there, shadow," Lila said softly, kneeling down to get a better look. To her amazement, the shadow seemed to perk up, forming shapes and gestures as if trying to communicate. Lila giggled, realizing it wanted to talk with her too. "Are you lost?" she asked, and the shadow nodded in response, curling into a smaller shape as if to say it needed help. It seemed the shadow had wandered too far from its source and needed to find its way back to the sun, where it truly belonged. Determined to help, Lila spent the next few days exploring the town with her new friend, searching for where the shadow might have come from. They played games of hide-and-seek in the park, and the shadow danced happily around her feet as they journeyed through sun-dappled alleys and shadowy corners. Each day, as the sun began to set, the shadow grew a little fainter, and Lila knew she had to find its home soon. Finally, one golden evening, as they wandered by the old lighthouse on the hill, the shadow stretched long and thin, reaching eagerly towards the horizon. Lila understood that the shadow's home was with the setting sun. With a gentle wave and a promise to meet again, she watched as the shadow melted into the twilight, finally reunited with its source. A sense of warmth and happiness filled Lila's heart, knowing she had helped her friend find its way home, and as she turned to leave, she felt the sun's last rays wrap around her like a hug, assuring her of the bond they would always share.